If you are new here, this is my third and final video of email marketing series, but you can still follow along if you haven't watched previous one, because in this video I'm going to show you how email marketing actually work inside real business. Not only theory, not just textbook definition, but a real copywriting situation. By the end of this video, you'll learn how different email are written, when they are used, and how copywriters think when they work with real clients. So let's finish this series properly. So now let's start with the email that everyone waits for, which is sales email. This is where things shift, because now it's not just about sharing value, it's about results, it's about conversion, and it's about sale. A sales email is written for promote products or encourage a paid action. But here's something most people get wrong. A sales email is not always one email. It depends on goals. Sometimes it's short promo email, sometimes it's 2 email for urgency, and sometimes it's become full launch 5, 7, and even 10 emails spread over our days or week. So instead of thinking that sales email equal to one email, think sales email is equal to a campaign based on a goal. So let's imagine e-commerce store launch a new product for one day only. Email 1 is announcement and email 2 is for a reminder urgency push. Check next video. Let's see how this actually looks in our real business situation. Imagine an e-commerce store just launched a new collection and wants to run a quick one-day promotion. So as a copywriter, your job is to write emails that create excitement, build urgency, and encourage people to take action before the product sells out. Now the first email is the launch email. This email is sent to announce that the product is officially live and available to buy. The main goal here is to create excitement, make people curious enough to click. And notice something important here, the email is not just saying, hey, buy this product. Instead, it's focused on quality, comfort, trust, and limited stock. Because good copywriting is not only about giving information, it's about making people feel something. Now, after some time, the second email is sent. This is the reminder or urgency email. The purpose of this email is to follow up with people who saw the first email but didn't buy yet. And this is where urgency becomes important. You remind them that the products are selling out, stock is limited, and if they wait too long, they may miss the opportunity. So instead of sounding pushy, the email creates a natural reason to take action now. And this is exactly how business use short sales email campaign in a real life. So now let's check out the second example, which is sales email sequence for a course launch. Let's imagine a personal brand is launching a copywriting course. And instead of sending just one email, they run full email sequence. Email 1 is announcement email. This is the first email the moment the course goes live. It's a simple, direct, no confusion. It just say it's open. But behind that simplicity there's an intention, because this email is not trying to convince anyone yet. It's just opening the door and connecting the product to the real problem. Confusion, lack of direction, not knowing where to start, then it introduces the solution. Email 2 is all about the value. Now things shift, because people don't buy just because something exists, they buy when they understand value. So this email answers one question: what will I actually learn inside? Instead of pushing the course, it shows transformation from confusion to clarity, from beginner to skill, from stuck to confidence. This is where interest becomes stronger. Now let's move to the email 3, which is social proof. Now we build trust, because at this stage people are thinking, will this actually work for me? So this email shows real results, real people, real outcomes. And suddenly it doesn't feel like marketing anymore. It feels proven. And that changed everything. Email 4, objection handling. Now comes hesitation, because even trusted people still think, I'm not ready, maybe later, I don't have experience. So this email directly responds to that, not in a pushy way, but in a reassuring way. It reminds them everyone starts from zero, you just need a starting point, and now doubt starts to reduce. Now close the sequence with last chance email. This is where urgency enters, because now the readers already know what it is, what they'll get, and how it can help them. So this email simply says, don't miss it, not to pressure them, but to help them decide, because without urgency, people delay forever. And this is how a real sales sequence works. Not one email, but a journey. Each email has a role: awareness, value, trust, clarity, urgency. Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 7, sometimes 10 email, depend on campaign, and all of them lead to one thing: conversion. So now let's move to the number 5, affiliate email. In this email, you promote other brand product to your audience and earn commission when someone buys through your link. But remember one thing, you can't promote everything. You promote only those things which align your brand. For example, if you have an education copywriter brand, you can promote tools, courses, learning resources, or software. No, you can't promote random products. Because in affiliate marketing, trust matter more than commission. Your goal is simple: create interest, get clicks, and drive conversion. But always protect your audience trust first. So let's check out next example. Let's look at real affiliate email examples. Example 1 is from a educational brand. In this case, the goal is to recommend a tool that helps beginners improve their writing faster. Instead of hard selling, the email focus on a real problem, struggling to write or improve skills, and then introduce a tool as a solution that helps with generating ideas, improving clarity, learning from examples. So the purpose here is simple: help the reader first and then guide them to explore the tool through your affiliate link. Now example 2 is from the digital marketing or online course space. Here the angle is different. Instead of a tool, you are recommending a structured system or course. The focus is on a bigger transformation: understanding marketing, learning audience targeting, building real skills with clarity. So the email position is this can guide you if you feel stuck or confused. Again, the goal is not pressure, it's direction, clarity, recommendation. This is the simplest type of example. Here you are recommending products directly from a brand collection. The focus is on quality, customer trust, and everyday usefulness. So instead of selling aggressively, the email feels like a trusted recommendation from the brand itself. And that's the key idea in affiliate emails. Different niches, same principle: build trust, create interest, and drive clicks. Number 6, re-engagement email. These emails are sent to those people who stopped opening your email, but they didn't unsubscribe, they just went silent. So your job is to bring them back. And you can do this by 2 simple ways. One is value approach, second direct approach. In value approach, you give something useful to them like tips, guide, checklist, or free resource. This remind them why they joined you. In this case, the goal is to reconnect with subscribers who stopped opening emails. Instead of selling, the message is very simple and human. It gently asks, are you still interested in learning copywriting? And then give 2 options. If yes, they will continue receiving value. If not, they can simply ignore it. So the purpose here is not pressure, is to restart conversation and understand where the subscriber stands. Number 2, direct approach. You can do message like, hey, name, are you still interested? Benefit ? It's simple, direct, and personal. The goal is here not to say immediately, is to restart the connection. Check out the example. Here the approach is slightly different. Instead of asking about learning, its focus is on past browsing behavior. It reminds the customer, you showed the interest before, so we saved something for you. And then it brings them back with personalized product suggestions, relevance based on interest, and a soft invitation to return. The goal is simple: bring inactive customers back into the buying journey without pressure. And this is the key idea of re-engagement email. You are not chasing people, you are just reopening the door. Number 7 and final email is content email. Content email for educate, entertain, and add value, not for selling. That's how e-commerce store or personal brand stay connected without always pushing for products. You need balance. If you only sell, people leave you. And if you only provide value, they forget to buy. You need balance. That's where content email comes in. Content email keep your audience warm. One important thing, many beginners confuse content email with trust building email, because I used to do the same. So that's why I want to clear for you. Trust building email is early stage. Is introduce brand, story, belief, and content email is ongoing email. Is provide value regularly, weekly, simple. So next example clear everything for you. Let's check out example 1. This email is not selling directly. Instead, it's teaching something useful like improving skincare results with small changes. The focus is on simple tips, practical value, and helping the reader get better results with what they already use. Then at the end, there is a soft recommendation, a guide for more structured help. So the purpose here is educate first and gently guide the reader toward the brand, and that's what makes content email powerful. They don't feel like selling, they feel like help. This is a final example. Here's the email focuses on common problem, content not converting. Instead of promoting anything, it breaks the real issue, unclear messaging and lack of focus on one person. Then it gives a simple fix, right, for one specific person, understand their problem, clarify their desired result. So the goal is chain thinking, not just give information. And that's what content emails do best. They build trust by teaching, not selling. So this is it. We have completed our email marketing series. I really hope you liked it because I try my best to keep everything simple, practical, and based on real situation. So you can actually use these skills when you work with the future clients. My goal wasn't just to explain email, but to help you to understand how things actually work inside our business. If you follow along till here, you are already ahead of most beginners. If you found this series helpful, give it thumbs up. This was the final video of email marketing series, so make sure you watch all 3 videos in order because they're connected step by step. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe and comment below because your feedback helps me improve and decide what to teach next. If you're a beginner, don't know where to start, how to practice without client, and I also share my 6-month copywriting routine. You can download my freebie, link in description. So that's it for today. See you in the next video. Bye bye.